first down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8-ball on the road to get things going.
12, Bridgestone, travel.
He's coming, double up.
21.
Check 99.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 180.
56, right there. 56. Check that.
Block.
Check that. Hatchet.
61, matchbox lights.
Rush in.
13. I got you.
Banjo.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Too easy.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Check. Lucky.
11.
Mike's 56. You can't block me.
Hey, gun.
Out. Whip.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now... And, his first carry, he loses the football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Throwing on 2nd down. Allen staying on his feet. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Mike, 56. Mike.
Hey, hold on.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 56 to Mike, boy. 56.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. D Ford. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's Allen to throw it. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Watch the out. Watch the out. Mike, 56. 56. Hey, pick your game up.
Here's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Check third.
Takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for the Niners. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
49.
Two.
Let's get it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Here we go. 180.
Right there. 56.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Slack 80.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
21. Blue draw Corkers.
Watch the slant. Wide. Get wide.
Hey, gun.
Here, I need one over here.
21.
Garoppolo now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Like 50. 56.
Hey, hold.
Check. Hot.
Alert. Go.
56.
Regular.
Tighten up. You go back.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
You got it. You got it.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Mike 54. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. William. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Alert.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
To the air, Allen. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We call it sack.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken around the 12. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
Alert flare.
65. Lock. 56. Hey, exit.
Know your job. Check. Switch.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
No gain on this defense. No gain. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
21. 12, fellas. Here we go. Pilot, 64. Weak.
56. Right there. 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Kill.
Hey, orbit.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Oh, boy, when a good tight end reads man coverage, is able to run the corner route, almost impossible to defend. They can use a good head fake, work him inside, then they'll get them on their back or on their hip and keep them away from the football with their body.
Coleman now. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Get him, boys. Get him, boys. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
11. Hey, alert. Alert.
Watch it. Showing it. Shift. Check the back.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo gets this one to Juszczyk. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, alert. I got you. 21.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Two.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. An update now from Oakland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
56.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And Diggs has it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good pickup there, a 22.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
49ers 6.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Check safety, check safety.
Six. Bang. 11.
Check 25. Check.
Five. I got you.
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that? Mike's 49. Mike.
13. Hey, Delta.
To throw is Garoppolo. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Fellas, here we go. 21. Here we go.
49 to Mike.
Hey, gun.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 49, guys. Mike, 49. On the ball.
65.
Slam. Kill.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Come on, D. Kill.
1, Omaha. Protein spill.
58, boys. 58. It's Mike.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
21. Here we go.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
He's brought down by Micah Hyde. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
49. Don't get nervous.
11.
Choke.
65. I got this.
Get him.
Hey, Alpha.
From the 44, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
49's the mic. Here we go, D.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Here I come again.
Lock.
On first down, it's Coleman. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Kendricks made the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 29-yard line.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Silver. Deuce.
11.
They will run again with Coleman. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Go. Jack.
White. Recon, 132 fighter. Flag.
49. Watch the backer. SOS.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's easy work. It's coming again.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 21-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Hey, gun.
Big stop. Let's go. 49, guys. Mike.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
It's now third down.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long.
Watch the block. Motion. Block. Hey, check 24. Check.
Flag.
49's the
White.
Time to go. Night.
Hey, seam 6. I got this.
49's the mic. Watch the screen.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. All 9 points for him coming via the field goal, and this last one puts him out in front.
All the field goals are great, but you know I'm going to get pessimistic here, right? Because You've got to score touchdowns to win games in the NFL. I just wonder if all these field goals, great now, or if they'll come back and haunt them later on.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
When you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Come on, baby.
I got you.
Safe. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
11.
Safety creek. Watch the twist.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
For Davies White on coverage.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Alert 3.
Lock. 1, Omaha.
65.
Hey, Echo.
49.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Throwing left side, it's complete. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry. 13.
Mike 56.
21.
56. Mike 56.
22 jet bomber.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
11.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down, take the completion, keep moving.
11. Hey, gun.
58's the mic. I'm going to run you over. 58, right over there.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
As a defender, I always found the slant route extremely difficult to cover unless you were able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going away from you.
It all happens in the blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It really does. The timing is so important. That ball's got to be out of the hands of the quarterback and to the receiver like that. And if it is, you often get a very successful play.
They'll run on first down. Coleman down the numbers. There he goes. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. And that is caught for the 2 points. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy, because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Heavy on the edges. That's in. Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Too little, come. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. And let's get that ball, again. Let's get that ball right here. Mike's 5'4", Strip the ball.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Check. Watch 54.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Check. 56.
Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? Third and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Pull together.
Hey, Charlie.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". I got it. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. You remember me? You remember me?
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Allen operating from the gun. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
56. Hey, Foxtrot. Alert.
56.
Allen now from the gun, he'll throw. It's complete to Diggs. A nice pickup there, 19 yards, and they're set up better for 3rd.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. The Bills on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Allen. He gets it to Brown. Complete. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the Sticks. Allen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
That's going to be a long day. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Hey, hold. Check, Mike. Bravo.
54. They can't hang with us. Right there. 54. Right there.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And able to find John Brown. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Singletary. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a 2nd time for 6 points.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Hey, gun.
I got motion.
21.
49.
Go.
49's the mic. Let's go.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Completes it to Coleman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
21.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
Lock. Hey, exit.
Check.
21. Here we go.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
What we got? 49's the mic. Watch 49. I'm trying to collect. Hey, alert 3. Watch twist.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
I got this.
I'm coming.
21. Hey, high 7.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Hey, gun.
Mike's 49.
11.
Five.
I can't believe they even let you play.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Let's go, defense. Out of time.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The sack there by Trent Murphy. On first down, Singletary. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Singletary again. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
13. Hey, gun. 6-6, bullet high. Hey, Delta.
Watch his slant. 49, guys.
21. Here we go.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Watch twist.
Back to throw. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Big dash. Go.
Hey, alert.
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
I got you.
Mike, 49's the Mike. Yo. 49.
65.
49.
Hey, Alpha.
Yo, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks
9
you
picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season.
And let's get this.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Quan Alexander in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
56.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting strong.